everyone, it's Cliche here. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, so I wanted to kind of catch you guys up and give you a big announcement.
Check in with the round trees, poolside views and luxury. Catch us with the water turquoise blue.
So I'm going on a cruise. Yeah, I'm actually going on a cruise. And if you are new to this channel, then if you don't know, I do prefer resorts over cruises. But I said, hey, why not? Let's book a cruise and see if my opinion has changed over the years, because it's been about 10 years since I've been on a cruise. So basically, I've just been getting comments and different people telling me that they really enjoy cruises. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe things have changed since I've been on a cruise. It's like I said, it's been like a decade since I've been on one. So why not book one and see where this goes? So I'll be honest, I have been shut off from cruises. Anytime somebody asks me, do I want to go on a cruise? I usually say no, not interested. Because like I said, I like resorts better. That's just my vibe. So I've always turned them down over the years. And I have other videos on here that kind of explain why I like resorts over cruises. I like being in the destination. I like waking up in the destination and being able to just walk to the beach whenever I want to, and not really having to have sea days and things like that. So they're just not my thing, okay? But I got to thinking and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be on here showing my travel experiences and I'm kind of hating on cruises, then I should at least go and experience one recently, since it's been so long since I've been on one. And so I'm going to take the time to do that. So the cruise is coming up pretty soon here, and so I'm looking forward to that. Kind of nervous, not sure what to expect, not sure if I'm going to enjoy it, but we're going to see how this goes. So just to give you some insight about the cruise, I think we have 2 stops if I'm not mistaken, and we're actually going to go with Virgin Voyages because, as y'all know, we don't have kids yet, so we don't need to go on a cruise with the kids. And honestly, when I was looking at first, I was looking at Royal Caribbean, and that was just in the back of my mind. Oh, there's going to be kids running around, and no shade to the kids. I love children. I have nieces I have cousins, little cousins who I watch from time to time during the summer. We love kids. I'm around kids all the time. But on vacation, I'm not accustomed to being around kids because we usually go to adult-only resorts and we try to stay away from the kiddos. No shade to the kiddos though. Love the kids. So, that was in the back of my head, like, okay, Royal, they do have kids on board, things like that. Now, the ships are so big that I was also thinking, okay, it probably won't bother me that much, because the cruises I went on years ago, it was Carnival. So there were kids. Now, granted, I was much younger, so I wasn't in this phase of really just wanting to be around adults or on a more relaxed and chill vibe. So it definitely didn't bother me then. I just haven't been on vacation with kids in a long time, so I'm not sure how that was going to go. And so that kept coming up. But then, oddly enough, my husband was like, why don't we look at Virgin Voyages? And I never even mentioned the things about kids to him. He was just also thinking the same thing. Let's do Virgin because it's adults only. It's set up a little differently, right? They don't have buffets, because that was in the back of my mind. Like, okay, I've been seeing some bad things about the buffets on cruises. Like I said, I was younger when I used to go on cruises, so that kind of stuff probably didn't bother me. And then once I married my husband, he's, oh my God, so OCD and a clean freak that he's brainwashed me in a lot of ways about just little things like that we don't like and like we're real nitpicky about when it comes to hygiene and things like that. So I was feeling a little nervous about that. Okay, am I going to get sick eating the buffet food on the cruise, things like that. So that was also in the back of my mind. So, I don't know. I have all these fears. Y'all can encourage me in the comments, please. But I'm actually looking forward to it because I'm actually ready for a getaway. Anyway, this last month was challenging for us. So, if you don't know, or I mentioned it on this channel before, we have been through multiple rounds of IVF. So we did a round last month and obviously it didn't go well. So this is going to be a nice little getaway that we can look forward to. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, something I will say that I do like about Virgin Voyages is that they don't have the buffets. So you have access to all the specialty dinings. You just make a reservation or pull up on the restaurant and you can eat. And it's more of a a la carte style dining experience. They don't have any buffets, and I think that's going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to that because I don't drink. My husband doesn't drink. So we look forward to the food on vacation. We're ready to eat, enjoy some good food, and just experience that whole side of vacationing. So I am looking forward to the food because I've heard really good things about Virgin Voyages food. Now, I would say the only thing I'm a little unsure about is the activities on the boat, because I've heard mixed reviews just doing some research over the last couple of weeks. And so I'm wondering if we're going to be entertained enough while we're on the ship, because we still like to be active. I like the fact that Royal Caribbean, they have the ping pong and the basketball courts and things like that. And I know they have a lot of activities and shows throughout the day. Now, Virgin Voyages, I do believe we're going on the Resilient Lady, and I'm pretty positive they have a basketball court, and I think they do pickleball, things like that. I just don't know how active it is during the day, like how many shows we'll be able to go to, or how many activities, or just crowd engagement that they will be doing on the ship. I'm unsure about that. Now, I don't mind relaxing and chilling. That's my vibe. My husband, he likes to do things, go out and experience activities and things like that. So I'm a little nervous about that, what those sea days are going to look like. Are we going to actually have enough things to keep us occupied? I am planning to bring some of our own games just in case, to keep us busy too if we get a little bored just hanging around on the ship. So we'll see about that. Because I did like the Royal Caribbean. They had a rock climbing wall. It was just so many activities on their ship. So we'll see how this goes. And then I will say that I'm still trying to decide if we're going to book an excursion for one of the ports, because we're going to Bimini as one of the port stops. Now the other port stop, we did book an excursion already. We're just going to do ATVs. We've done ATVs before, but I don't think we've done it in this country. So we're going to do ATVs. I think it takes you to the beach, and I think you get food with it, something like that. So we're going to try that out. Now at Bimini, I'm not sure if we're going to pay for the whole cabana thing, or if we're going to just rent a golf cart and go around the island. Now, I think that's what I want to do, just because sitting at the pool, that's cool and all, but we don't really drink. I feel like the Bimini pool party atmosphere, yeah, it'll probably be nice to listen to some music and everything, but I don't know if we want to just hang out there, since we're not drinking and hanging out. We'll just kind of be sitting out in the sun all day. So I'm leaning towards just renting a golf cart and going around the island, get some local food, go to the beaches around there. I've heard things about Radio Beach and the different ones that they have. So I'm leaning towards that. We just haven't made a decision. So if you've been there, let me know in the comments what you recommend that we should do, because that's kind of some of the things that I am still trying to decide on. Now, that being said, also let me know in the comments what you guys want me to show. I know there are a lot of videos out there about cruising and different things like that, but if there's ever anything that you feel like wasn't answered, or something that you want to see on Virgin Voyages, or just in related to taking a cruise, let me know, and I'll include that in this series. I'm going to take you guys along with us as we go on this cruise, and hopefully it is a good experience. So make sure you turn on your post notifications and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss whenever I upload the videos, because I might try to edit when I'm out there. I might upload videos, I don't know. We did purchase the upgraded Wi-Fi package, so if that allows me to edit and upload videos, I will. I just don't know if it will or not, or if the connection is strong enough. So we'll see. But make sure you turn on those notifications and subscribe so you don't miss it. All right, I'll see y'all soon.
Palm trees swaying, ocean breeze, passport stamps and summer dreams. Suitcase rolling, check bags light, another sunset flight tonight. We don't do stress, we do ocean views. Breakfast by the water with the all-inclusive views. Wristbands on, yeah, the vibe too clean. Lobby smell